My name is Victoria Youens. I'm a QTVI, which is a qualified teacher for children and young people with vision impairment, and I work within the Hertfordshire VI team. The role includes teaching children specific skills that will relate to their vision impairment, so perhaps teaching them some braille, teaching them how to use specialist access technology, giving them some advice on careers. We also help with peer awareness sessions and staff awareness sessions. We'll go into the school and we'll make them more aware of either a specific child's vision impairment, or it could be just vision impairment in general, and sort of say what we can do in order to support that person, how we can speak to them. Before I started my job, I thought that my transport was going to be a difficulty. However, I was able to get a driver support worker through Access to Work, so that's really helped, and it's just taken that anxiety out of wondering whether or not I'm going to be able to get to appointments on time. She also helps me in terms of my mobility. I might not always see obstacles or steps, so she kind of tells me what's coming up. If needed, we can sighted guide, or I'll just get my long cane out. I would say being partially sighted has benefited me, as because I've got a deteriorating condition, I constantly have to adapt and I have to learn how to do things differently. So that makes me quite a flexible person. It also makes me be able to adapt to new situations quite quickly, which is really handy if you're a teacher, because things don't always go to plan. So you do have to be ready to adapt and be flexible. I've also learnt that the fact that I have a vision impairment can really help other people, which I hadn't really appreciated before. The children and young people seeing me with a vision impairment and seeing me use my access technology, using my long cane, can make them feel that they've got a role model, they've got somebody to look up to, or somebody who's like them. I think my role's really important in schools because children and young people with vision impairment can access mainstream education. They can do things alongside all of their sighted peers, but just with the access technology, or they might need, say, like large print font, or they might need things made into braille for them so that they can do everything just like everybody else. So I think the role is really important in terms of allowing the world to be more accessible to them and more inclusive. And I think it's really important for their sighted peers to have a person with vision impairment within their class so that they can get to know about what it's like to have different disability or vision impairment. Because I think the more people know about disabilities, the more accessible our world will become. I would advise people who are blind, partially sighted, looking for work, to not think about what they can and can't do, but think about what they want to do and then work out how they can achieve it. Because there is a lot of help out there, you just need to find it. There's a lot of ways of adapting. Don't let them assume that you can't do it, you tell them how you can.